Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Monday, December 4th, 2023. Welcome back to a new week in my daily vlog where each morning I turn on these camera and lights and do this stand-up where I report to you and me and whoever wants to listen what I'm doing and what I have been doing and how the progress is of trying to make content creation a sustainable full-time position. So let's go ahead and start. Rewind all the way back to Friday. So Friday, you may recall if you were here that my goal was to complete the long-form video I was doing. It was a follow-up. It was the top 10 Atari 2600 games you can get for your Plus under $10. We'd run the numbers. George ran all the numbers a few weeks ago. And he had the spreadsheet, and we had groups of numbers. We did the top under 5, then we did the top under 10. That one didn't perform quite as well, but we released it on early to members on Friday afternoon, late in the evening when I got it done. Well, not late in the evening, like 6 maybe, 5 or 6. But proper release on Saturday, so that's been out for 2 full days, and that's given us about 2,600 views so far. It's kind of a middle performer. I mean, it's okay, but it's I expected it to do better. But that's okay. Moving on to the next thing, and there's a bunch of stuff coming. So the other thing, of course, that's of note is that starting, was it Friday? We started the December Advent calendar where I have these 24 days of Pac-Man. And remember, I told you I'm going to be measuring these as a group rather than individually. Now I'm tracking their individual growth, of course. I always do that, but this is a set of videos that I've done, and so I have this chart that'll be gradually evolving, and I can show you. And so far, I'm not going to measure today's because it just released a few hours ago, but as of last night, the 3 releases that we had out have netted 3,400 views. So while no one of them has done gangbusters, collectively, they've done better than the long-form video, right? So they continue to, I expect them to build. We'll talk about that just a smidgen more in a second. And then yesterday, no, that was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, I went ahead and had a lazy afternoon, and I went ahead and cut another hosting package for celebrating yesteryear, another video for that. Just kind of take care of that so it isn't on my plate for Monday, pretty much is what I was doing. So got that taken care of too. So let's talk about how that has affected stats. Stats overall have been down a bit over the last few days, even though we have new releases. So we're now back down to right at 10,000 views a day over the last 7 days average. Now that used to be up around 12 or 13 when we had a little bit of a surge. So we're in a bit of a valley, it looks like. I hope it's a valley. We'll see where we go. That's also been, the subscribers have dropped below 50 a day, so we're 43 a day over the last 7 days average. So I had said on Friday we had the potential to hit 41.8 in subscribers by today, but with the downslide in subscribership, we didn't hit it, but we did okay. We're at 41,740 last time I took a look, so we're almost, I would say by the end of today, certainly by early tomorrow, we should hit 41.8. So we'll keep an eye on that. So there's yesterday or over the weekend and stats. So let's quickly talk about today. So Monday is often just kind of a planning day for me and a getting ready. I had a call with one of our partners back on Friday, so I know about some cool stuff coming this week. Not that I can talk about until it releases, but it's coming, so it means it's work I have to do. Which is good because it means it's a pre-release bit of information, right, that I can work with. So I'm happy about that. I just don't have it in my hands yet. So instead, I expect today will be a few things. I would like to shoot another, I have 10 Advent Calendar bits published and ready. I'd like to get another 4 or 5 done. Because right now what I have will take me all the way through the weekend. So I just want to get another 4 or 5 of them done to take care of all of next week. So basically, if I front load this and get them, I have them all kind of sitting around the room here waiting to do. I have them stacked up to take care of. The stand-ups I have need to be edited and published. Each one takes about an hour total, maybe. Maybe less than that if I have them on a run. So I'd like to shoot maybe another 4, 5, or 6 of those today and get those ready, and that'll take me well into next week. And the last little bit is on the topic of the Advent calendars. I'm enjoying watching those. It's something very different. Because of the nature of it, we talked about, they're not terribly discoverable because it's like you don't know what it is. You look at the thumbnail. I was also very concerned the thumbnails all looked so identical except for just a number in the corner. So I added the little speech bubble coming out of Pac-Man's mouth that has a silhouette. I heard a lot of suggestions that you guys had about, a question mark or an open box kind of thing. And the silhouette of an object, I think, it indicates it's something different. It adds a little bit of intrigue, like you look at the silhouette and you go, what is that? Or I know what that is. Either way, if you click, we win. So I think it was a good addition. I went back and retrofitted all of the old and all the new, almost all the new, up to where I have published, updated with that. So with the downslide in viewership, it's the holidays. I expect that to start spiking midway through December, but a little low right now. So I expect, I had planned to not release shorts, although I have a ton of them backlogged. I think to bolster views and subscribership during this time, I'm going to go ahead and start publishing shorts as well. I had hoped that the Advent calendar would take their place, but since it really isn't doing the gangbusters I had kind of hoped it would do, and it might do later, I'm going to supplement that this week with some short videos to ensure that we keep our numbers and regular subscribers coming in so we maintain our growth vector. So that's an extra thing I have to do today. And finally, I have to prep for editing the podcast tomorrow, which just means, get the commercials ready and lay out a timeline, because we can get together and do that then tomorrow. So that's a big part of what I do is logistics, moving chess pieces around. This job, I mean, it's easily 50% shooting and editing, but it's a fully 50% strategizing and moving, deciding what best to do to maximize possible success. It's tweak this thumbnail and that kind of thing. It's a lot of that. So I think that's why doing it as a hobby is so difficult, because you simply don't have the time or just bandwidth to strategize. The best you can do as a hobbyist probably is just get videos out. It just happen upon luck. So that's why, I think that's why it's so tough for people that do it just as a hobby, and why we didn't grow so much as a hobby, because we didn't have the time to focus on, get involved with the people in the comments in the community and listen and react to that. All that is stuff that I do fully half the time. So. And it's what I'm doing right now as I'm postulating how to improve the stats over the last 7-day average. So that's my lineup of what I have planned for today. So I'm going to go ahead and get after it. I'm going to quickly thank you for stopping in to check out today's vlog. If you did, I see several new subscribers popping in now and then. Welcome. Happy to have you. If you're one of those crazy people that are here every day, I love you for that. Thank you for being here with me. I really enjoy knowing that I do these vlogs and there's this core audience that I'm accustomed to seeing here, and it's rewarding. It makes it so rewarding. So thank you so much. All right, off I go. Have a fantastic Monday as best as you can. I know it's a Monday. I'm sorry. Do something good for yourself. Find time for that. That's important. And I'll talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.